If you don't understand the difference between Social Security disability and ERISA standards of disability, you'll hate yourself later. If you've purchased a long-term disability policy, you need to understand the standard of disability in that policy. Many long-term disability policies will require you to apply for Social Security disability benefits. When you get those Social Security disability benefits, your long-term disability carrier will reduce your long-term disability benefits by the receipt of your Social Security. Then they'll turn around and deny your long-term disability claim because you don't meet the standard of disability for long-term disability benefit. Does it sound like doublespeak? Well, it is. Many long-term disability policies have an own occupation stage that will provide benefits if you're unable to engage in your own occupation. After those benefits expire, the long-term disability definition of disability changes. It changes to being unable to engage in the material and substantial duties of any occupation. And that's completely different than the standard for Social Security disability. To qualify for Social Security disability benefits, you'll be considered disabled if you meet the 5-step sequential evaluation. The first step is to determine whether or not your incapacity to work has lasted or can be expected to last for a continuous period of at least 12 months or result in your death. The second question is whether or not you've got the ability to engage in what's called substantial gainful activity. The third test is whether or not you meet a listing under the listing of impairment guides. And the fourth test is the question of whether or not you can return to the lightest job you've held in the last 15 years. And lastly, you have to show that there isn't a job that exists in the mythical national economy that you can do based on your age, education, and transferable skills. As you can see, that's a completely different standard than the standard for long-term disability benefits. Before you apply for long-term disability benefits, you need to understand the difference between the definitions of disability in your long-term disability policy and Social Security disability. You can learn more about your rights to long-term disability benefits by ordering Robbed of Your Peace of Mind, a consumer guide that will help you understand the long-term disability claims process.